We got this great video by Mercy and Egbu TV, man. White Americans shocked by how black people do funerals. They wish their funerals were like this. Oh, let's go ahead. Hey, we got to check this out. This is insane. Y'all make sure y'all check the creator. I'll leave the link below. But this is going to be a good one. Let's go ahead and check it out.
And then died Monday evening. They didn't put Jason's body in the ground by Tuesday morning. They back at work by Wednesday. It's a 3-day process. Black people, we got to put the body on ice for 2 weeks because we got family members everywhere across the USA. So we got to get everybody's schedule so we can plan this right so we can all be there at the same time. White people have the wake, the funeral, the burial, same day. Black people break it up into 2 days. You have the wake and the viewing. That's on Friday. That's about 2 to 3 hours. That's when you got family coming in or friends coming in viewing the body the day before the funeral. It's still Friday. After we done viewed the body, now we got to go to the balloon release party. You know, this is where everybody come together and talk about the greatness of Lil Day Day. This is when everybody start lying to elderly, talking about Lil Day Day didn't do nothing wrong. He was on his way to being a better person, getting right with God. And even though Lil Day Day was involved in a robbery, which got him killed. But you know, go ahead. So ain't nobody got life insurance on Lil Day Day. So now we got to go sell t-shirts and plates and stuff to help pay for this funeral. So now it's Saturday afternoon. We're finally about to have the funeral. Everybody showed up with their t-shirts on with Lil Day Day face with angel wings on it like he going to heaven. Now, the funeral is supposed to be about the person that we're celebrating. But instead, you know how black folks be. It got to be about them. All the hooting and hollering and falling out and falling into the casket, talking about some take me instead. Now it's time to gather up Lil Day Day, but before we got to get 6 YN pallbearers to take my boy to his horse and carriage. Yes, niggas will get a horse and carriage. We at the burial site, and everybody's still talking about the life of Lil Day Day before we throw dirt on him. Soon as the dirt is thrown on Lil Day Day, all hell break loose. Now everybody want to fight who get possession of Lil Day Day things. After the fight, everybody done worked up an appetite, so now we got to go to Big Mom house because Big Mom cooking. So we're going to go there, throw some food on the grill, put one in the air, drink a little bit, play some spades, and all is well.
Y'all, we need to talk about the differences between white funerals and black.
Oh, why was that so accurate, bro? Why was that so accurate, man? The last funeral I went to, man, rest in peace, Uncle Joe, man. Wasn't that crazy? No fights broke out, man, but we had to drive a long ass way. People came from everywhere, man, and not only that, man, we had exactly what she said. We had the one thing one day, then we had the party underneath the bridge the other day, then we had we had to drive to the whole nother city to have the funeral, the actual funeral. Then we have to drive like a couple hours away to the next state it was a lot. She was pretty accurate. Luckily nothing, we didn't have any fights break out with my family there, man, but we did come together and eat, man. Those are the good times.
Because trust me, baby, there is a difference.
There are major differences, actually.
Tell us about the
first thing that stands out to me is that a black funeral will last for 4 hours. A white funeral, 45 minutes to an hour.
That's so true. And because I'm so used to black funerals, because I've been going my whole life.
Right.
At the white funerals, it feels like it's 20 minutes. And then we're done. We're at the cemetery, and then we're at the repast eating food.
Yeah.
You know what I do? I know like a lot, man, all the funerals are, the big difference that I've been from white funerals to black funerals, man. At black funerals, man, when you go to a church, actual church, man, that pastor gonna put on a sermon that's a good 30, 45 minutes. You're gonna be getting through that sermon.
The family is not even seated at a black funeral by the time a white funeral is over.
Yeah, that's true. No, we got a procession in.
Yep, the choir's going to sing 3 songs.
There's a few more dramatics that got to take place first.
Absolutely.
Yes.
We're going to shout.
Yep.
At a black funeral, we're going to dance. The dance team might do something.
Exactly.
We're going to hold onto the casket and dance.
Mm-hmm. There might be a few family fights that break out.
Possibly.
Yeah. Cousins might. First of all, at a black funeral, so many people have to get up to speak.
The whole family's going to speak.
Because we all got something to say.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And you're always going to have that one cousin who can't get it out because they break down. They want to say it, but they just can't.
Exactly.
So they have to help you off the stage.
Exactly.
Yep.
And you're going to have those cousins that get up there and tell a little bit too much family.
You're going to get a little dirt. You're going to get a little dirt, a little tea at a black funeral.
Black family. We're going to keep it entertaining and spicy.
Yes.
Okay?
At the white funeral, we're going to keep it as sad as possible. Yeah. We're going to play the saddest piano music you've ever heard in your life. You're really only going to primarily hear from the eulogist. The pastor's the only person you're going to hear from.
The volume is going to be
a whisper. And the cries at a white funeral is just going to be sort of like a whimper. Like a...
But at a black church, we're going to give you drama. Okay?
Oh, man, it's a it's a competition now. Who crying the loudest at a black funeral, boy? The white funerals, you don't even y'all don't even love this dude. Huh? Y'all don't love little Michael, man. He was just trying to live his life.
Wailing. There's going to be wailing and yelling and screaming and everything you can imagine.
Yes.
A lot of yelling.
Yes. Let me tell you, the black funeral is an experience.
It's an experience.
If you haven't experienced it,
just go inside.
Just go.
It's going to be an experience that you'll never forget. Matter of fact, you're going to have a great time.
Honestly, because that's the difference. Black funerals is a legit celebration of life.
Yes.
It's a celebration of life.
Absolutely.
But
I gotta give him that one though. You do celebrate that life. Somebody, you're gonna go through all stages, y'all. Somebody's gonna come talk about when they were small, when this person was small. They're gonna remember when he was a little brother. You're gonna remember him when he was an uncle or dad. You're gonna have to talk about all the stages of life. And I'm not gonna say this. I'm gonna say this a lot. It'd be packed. And at black funerals, like they're gonna be the whole neighborhood coming. You don't even have to be the family, but everybody's invited. The whole neighborhood's invited. And guess what you're gonna do? You're gonna come up and they're gonna be standing against the walls. This is where you gotta strategically place. Choose your seat wisely. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You gotta choose your seat wisely. Okay. You might have to sit somewhere in the middle where you can kind of get a good view, but you also gotta sit a little bit further back because the crowd's gonna be so big that you ain't gonna get out quick enough. So you really gonna have to be careful. You're gonna have to sit in the back, stand up against a wall a little bit if you're trying to really get on out of there.
at the white funerals, it's like mourning. Now we mourn.
We want to be sad. White people, I don't know, but they just really want to be sad at funerals. I don't understand it. And now that I've been married to you for 10 years and I've been going to black funerals, I don't want to be sad like that. Let's dance and celebrate. And
that's right. We're going to celebrate this life.
Yes.
We're going to celebrate. So, okay. When we are old and very, very, very gray.
Like 89 years from tonight.
89 years from tonight.
Yeah.
Do you want me to give you a white funeral or a black one?
You know the answer to that.
You want a black funeral.
I want a black funeral.
Come on. Without question.
Cry, yell, dance.
You want the drama.
I want all of the drama.
And I'm going to give
Y'all
it to
make
you.
it memorable.
But
I'm going to make sure.
But not anytime soon.
No.
Like 89 years from tonight.
No.
Yeah.
It'll be a long time.
We're going to pray for a long life for both of y'all. We're going to pray. We're going to pray for a long life for both of y'all, okay? You know what else I want to talk about, man? The repast, man. Repast, you're going to go to Big Mama's house. You're going to go to a mama house. You're going to go eat. Y'all going to throw it out. Y'all might have a little barbecue outside. You might have a DJ, all that stuff, all right? You might get a little room. You might get a little, a little suite somewhere. Everybody's showing up, man. But at white funerals, man, right after the white funerals, you're going? You're going to Golden Corral. That's what you go. You go to the Chinese buffet. That's not even what's up. That's what we going on white funerals. We don't even do anything after that, man. Y'all might even go to Chick-fil-A for all I know.
I know I'm white, and I really hope what I'm about to say is not going to get me canceled. Please don't cancel me. But when the time comes that I take my last breath on this earth, and my soul has left my body and gone to a better place, I want a black funeral. And if you don't know what I mean by I want a black funeral, then you really are missing out. And I'm going to explain it. First of all, I feel like every white funeral I've gone to has been like the person passes away on Monday and the funeral's on Wednesday.
That's the cheapest day.
Or, it's some random day in the middle of the week, like immediately following the death.
You know what I also, I hate to cut this off, but I just had a funny thought, man. They have the white funerals, man. They already have the funeral note. You know how you get a work excuse, a school excuse? They have all that already written out, man. You already go to the funeral home. Y'all need a work excuse? Like, damn. Like, yeah, I need a work excuse. Let me get 3 of those out. Like this. It's already prepared. They already know what you're going to ask for. You're going to need a work excuse and a school excuse.
Like, No, I need y'all to give my friends at least 7 to 10 days notice. I need to die on a Monday, and y'all tell them we're gonna throw down next Saturday. Be there, be square. Second of all, this right here is the extent of anything I've been given walking into a white funeral.
That's true.
Like, it has a nice Lord's Prayer on one page, and a name, and a birth date, and a death date. Very simple. But like, this
Phenomenal.
This is
Graphic
the kind
designs.
of stuff I need. Like, and this is just the front and the back page. Like, there's always 20 pages in between. Messages from your mama and your grandma and your aunties and like your cousins. Like, everybody sends you messages, and it tells your whole life story. I mean, this thing is like a biography. I need all 282 of my selfies that I've taken go for some good and be put on a book. Put me in the clouds, colorize in my favorite colors, whatever you got to do. But don't give me them little 2 white pages. Give me a book.
This is hilarious, man. This is hilarious. I totally agree, man. You're gonna have a graphic design for one of these handouts, man. The other one, man, you might not even get a handout. You already know what time it is, man. But on these pages get pretty long, because, man, like Joseph, Uncle Joe, Uncle Joseph, like, you don't know, Uncle Sam, whoever you're talking to, whoever passed away, everybody wants to get their name listed in the pamphlet. You get what I'm saying? Everybody, you want the cousins' names, they want the kids' names. You got the kids that you don't really know that really belongs to them, but you're just gonna put the kid's name in there just in case they do, and to make them feel special, just in case. I ain't do a blood test yet or nothing like that, but you still got to put them in there, like you really do. But on the white side, all you do is you just get the prayer, man, and it's just one time. They want to save on printing costs. You get what I'm saying? It's no flavor to it, man. No celebration of life. I do like, man, everything they're saying is spot on.
The next matter of business is the attire, because I'm gonna need y'all to get with whoever is in charge. Make sure you cash app them that money for your shirt, because we're getting shirts printed just like this that has, again, prime utilization of all the selfies that you have that I've made available, that I've left to you. I've got some really great ones, but I need them all put on shirts like this, and I need as many people in attendance as possible to be showing out with these shirts. Now, let's talk about the service, because I need all of the passion brought. I need the crying, I need the wailing, I need you trying to come into the casket to hold me. I need to feel how much you're gonna miss me from my grave. I want it all. I want crying and screaming, panic attacks, just all out. Then, for the service, I need the choir. I need y'all to get some of the best gospel singers. I need you to get me some Mary Mary going, like some encores.
You need to get something, man. Black funerals, you're gonna have some really good music, man. You're gonna have that really good that high energy gospel music, man. You might have some people singing, man, and all kind of stuff. You're gonna have the choir back there, maybe a nice pianist, just somebody's nephew up there playing the piano at white funerals. You're just gonna get a little sad ass Elton John, a little bit of sad Elton John, maybe a little slow rock or something like that, man. You might just get one of those man, who else am I missing, man? Michael Bolton, those sort of things, just like slow singing people. You get what I'm saying? Like the dudes. You get what I'm saying? Like, we don't want all that. You don't want all that, man. But nonetheless, guys, that was part 1 of today. I'm thinking about doing a part 2 to this one. This one's pretty fun. So if y'all really do want a part 2, don't forget to hit the like button, comment part 2. We can talk about it and joke about it some more. And I'll see you on the next video.